What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cardboard Cane, and we are up to our fourth pair of Shrouded Fable ETBs. I kind of tore the plastic off this one just before by accident because I kind of ripped it out in a certain way and half the plastic fell off and I felt like a bit of a dunce. But we are into our fourth pair. We've got one more pair to go after this video. We still haven't run into a... So you can see like I bumped it on the top there. We haven't run into an alt art yet. Kind of hoping that changes, to be honest. That being said, I'm not even too certain what the hit spread or the hit rate is for alt arts, but it feels... I'm trying to figure out... It feels worse than Crown Zenith for me right now. And that's going back a relative distance back. Because I actually had a decent-ish time with 151 compared to other people. With 151, I had a relative decent time with it in terms of actually hitting alt arts and all that kind of stuff. With this one, though, nothing yet. That being said, I would have opened up the mini tins in between some point of this, so I wouldn't know what I'm getting from the mini tins at this point. That's going to be a surprise for me. And there's our first hit of the box. It's another double, unfortunately. I want to assume the mini tins were good. So, to the past / future me video release date, I hope you did well. And there's our holo, our reverse holo. Kind of hard not to have doubles of those by this point. I think if anyone opens in relative volume, you're going to get the entire set of those. On to our third pack. But yeah, because it is a very small set, it kind of feels sort of like... What was the other small set? It was like kind of like Obsidian Flames, right? Like it was very easy to get like heaps of doubles of stuff. Was it Obsidian Flames? I think it was Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames was like incredibly small. This one's obviously far more... Oh my god, I've got 4 of these! What is with this box? This case of ETBs. This case of ETBs is a dangerous laser case. Someone out there has like whatever A-spec is out there. They've gotten like 4 of those, so I'm just gonna have to go around to people that have gotten different cases at this point, it looks like. Did you open a case? Cool. What was the A-spec that you got in there? Alright, cool. Wanna trade one? Sweet. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it has to be. I'm gonna have to put like a trade list out there of like, I need these cards. I have X amount of these cards. Let's do it. Let's do this thing. We will be completing each other's sets very quickly. But still, no alt art. And I don't know what they look like. I don't know what they look like. Nothing on this one. Alright, so far 2 hits out of this one. So the first pair was 3, the second pair was 4, the third pair, one was 3 and the other one was 4. So the hits are definitely seeded, which is good. It's a good thing for collectors because, you know, people, you know, like again, I've said this before in the past. They're Pokemon cards. Hey! Tapu Bulu. So we've got another one to add to the set. But as I was saying, they are Pokemon cards in the end. They are aimed for kids. We were all kids once, so we kind of grew with them. We never grew out of it, you know. There's nothing saying that, you know, a grown adult that was once a child cannot still indulge in their childhood hobbies. But they are for kids. And parents makes the Pokemon company a lot of money. So as a parent, if you're buying a product for your child, you kind of want to know that they're going to get something. So it's not just absolute disappointment. So these are definitely welcomed with the way they do things nowadays and seeding them because, yeah, 151 was brutal for a lot of people. It was a great set, It was a nostalgic set, but it was a very brutal set. Then you got sets like Paldean Fates that were very, very generous on the hits. But it was a large set because of all the baby shinies you need to get. So that was brutal in its own way. So... it was generous, but also brutal. But also a fun set. Alright, so second last packet in this first box. We are 3 hits in. We're probably... That's a full art. I was like looking at them, I was like, gold? 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 No, not gold star. Still yet to hit an old art! But at least we didn't hit a double in a full art again, which is cool. I think we got 2 doubles. We got double of the Colress's tenacity. But this box is a 4-hit box. Can we go for 5? Or is it a 4-hit? Yeah, it's a 4-hit box. Can we go for 5? Because we don't. Obviously, we don't count the. We don't count the reverse holo energies because they are the. They are basically the 100% superseded cards per ETB. It hasn't changed between ETBs. Besides those special illustration collection boxes that we opened up that had... The first box had 3 reverse holo energies and then the next one had... none? I don't think... Yeah, it didn't have any. Now I remember properly. The Greninja one didn't have any reverse holo energies, but it had 3 hits in it. Alright, Furfrou, Zoroark, and we got another hit, so it's a 5-hit box. Petron. I don't think we have a Petron EX base, so I'm going to chuck this one in the green sleeve. I'm pretty sure we have this one in a full art, which is cool. So this is a 5-hit box. Kind of called that one into thing, and I'm pretty certain that the A spec is counted as like the bigger hit, despite the fact that we've now got 4 of them. Is it 4? I think I've got 4. I got 4 dangerous lasers. Although, I don't even know if dangerous laser is like the good one to get either. That's the problem. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna happen. The example of why I like to check inside that little carry basket thing when you pop it out. 3, 6, 9. Good. Alright, cool. Alright, let me just clean up my space here a little bit because I'm getting a little bit messy and all over the place. Again, training that I'm going to have to get into when we start doing the Rip and Ship streams on the Mystical Merchants TikTok channel. Link in the description below. Those Rip and Ship streams, I can only imagine once they start to get a following and they start to bring in people that just want to come along and open packs with you. I can only imagine that right now, my floor, you know what, right now my floor looks like and that's just from like opening the packs for these videos that I've prepared in the past for now, for you, and also for myself to know where I gotta go trade to. My floor looks like that after almost a case, a couple triple blisters and whatever. It is 20 times worse when Tony comes here, and I can only imagine what a Rip and Ship streamer or what a Rip and Ship stream looks like at the end of the day. It almost feels as though you need like someone coming along with those like. Not saying that anyone's a gambler out there, but we kind of have like a general knowledge of like, you know, the Japanese culture, like pachinko or something, and you have people coming rolling through just like buckets of stuff back and forth so they can like kind of keep everything off the floor. It's like that. It almost feels as though, like, you know, you need someone running back and forth with, like, a gigantic bin. Just coming and bringing you a new bin every half hour. So that you don't get engulfed in the massive, like, cardboard and plastic and foil and all over the place. But that there and there where I showed you there is nothing compared to a usual one where, like, this is a small set. It's a small set, so I've bought small this time. Whereas, like, usually I buy 2 cases of booster boxes or something with a bigger set, and it just turns into mayhem. And then if Tony comes through with a set he really likes, and he comes running through with 4 cases of something, yeah, you know that your recycling bin, here in Australia, you know your recycling bin is forfeit for that week. You better just, like, make sure that your recycling bin is pre-designated for Pokemon that day. Because you're not going to get to chuck out anything else. So, hopefully you have like a good neighbor and you just use their recycling bin. Just Pokemon things, right? Just Pokemon fan things. Academy at night, Fraxure, and nothing. Okay, so far we are 3 packs in on this one, I believe. Yeah, we're 3 packs in and no hits so far. So that's a little bit alarming. But at the same time, that first box gave us 5 hits, so at the same time, it's like... Alright, well, there we go. There's our energy. There's our metal energy. Surely this one has a hit. Yeah, and... No. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so we've got 5 left. 5 left, 5 hits? No worries. Easy. Let's do it. 5 hits. Here we go. Wishing into existence. I've been good at doing that lately. Hey, that's our first alt art! Yay! We wished it into existence! Let's have a look at the back. Yeah, the back looks alright. The back looks pretty clean. Yep. Yep. That looks cool. That looks cool. Nothing compared to the alt arts in the special illustration collections, mind you. But we finally hit one. Which means that's 1 down. And I have no idea on how many to go. But we've hit 1, so that's good. Who knows, this could be a multi-alt art box, because we still only have 1 hit. And we got 3 packs over there remaining to go. No, 4 packs, sorry. We got 4 packs. But we finally hit an alt art. Finally. Amazing. Happy with that. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Alrighty. Here we go. Yeah. And yeah. Nothing. Okay. 3 packs, 3 hits. 3 packs, probably 2 hits. Probably 2 hits. Here we go. And Houndoom. Crobat. What is this? What is this? It's Pheasantipity. Alright, so it looks like we're on track to hitting the average 3 per box that I thought was the actual average hit rate in comparison to when the first pair that we opened up. So there's obviously like the high roll and the low roll on this one, and I feel like the low roll is 3, the mid roll is 4, the big one 5. But it looks like the standard unlucky box you'll run into, like the standard absolute lowest should be 3 hits and 2 reverse hollow energies. Should be. But that's just me coping, because we're down to our last pack here. And unless this is like a really unlucky box, then, you know, this won't be an NG hollow. Oh. Okay, so now this one... this ETB has absolutely thrown all analytics out the window. Because of that alt art? I don't know. I don't know. That's confused me. Surely there's a hit in here though, right? Oh, there's something. There's something. And we've got another double. Alright, so I spoke too soon. We hit a double of Janines very quickly. And I just need to make sure that I didn't somehow skirt on by a hollow basic energy, because it looks like I'm not gonna be upset about it being gypped a reverse hollow energy, but that's something I didn't expect to happen. Yeah, so it looks like we got gypped by 1, but you know what? can't complain. We got our first alt art, which is great. So let's go back in the review of this one. Our first box had the Darkness, the Psychic, a Petrod, a Tapu Bulu, our 4th Dangerous Laser, our first Janine's Secret Art Full Art, and a Pheasantippi, which is like probably our triple or 4th one. And then going into our second box, we've got our secondary Janine Secret Art, our Metal Energy, our 4th, I believe it's our 4th Pheasantippi, it doesn't matter either way, and our first alt art. We finally hit our alt art. So at this point we can say you're going to get 1 alt art per case, but I have seen cases of every other set where people just pop right off. So it's hard to say whether or not it's predestined to have 1 per case, but at the same time I wouldn't be too surprised, considering, how would we say, considering Twilight Masquerade, it's all over the place. So I don't actually know when it comes to things in cases, but at the very least we know that the low ball, or the low roll of ETBs seems to be 3 hits, but then that last box was obviously weird. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Catch me in the next video when we open the last pair of ETBs. Hopefully hit some magic again. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one.